My name is Elliot. I wrote the book Life-Led Business, and each week I'm going to pull a quote out of this box and explain how it can help you in business. Let's have a look. Today's quote is, writing it down, pinning it to your wall means you are far less likely to be distracted or diverted. And I have written. A common excuse given by entrepreneurs for not writing things down, and many don't, is it's all in their heads. Things like inspirational or instinctive entrepreneurship, I think that's what that means. The problem is heads get filled up with all sorts of other things, especially when running a business which entails millions of decisions. Future states, what you're trying to achieve in business, can become mentally mislaid. You find yourself making misdirected decisions and no longer moving towards your destination. Writing it down, pinning it to the wall, and having it permanently on your desktop means you're far less likely to be distracted. It's about focus, but it's also about other people you want to help you. The pinning it to the wall part is the bit I'm going to focus on. So I've talked about writing things down and the importance of focus before. The pinning it to the wall means it's always in my mind. It's repetition. I put mine on my desktop. It doesn't have to be on a physical wall. It just has to be something that reminds you every day, that is what I'm trying to do. And even if it just reminds you for 1 second, that's enough. Otherwise, you get caught up in the whole melee, really, of running a business. You forget to do things. You make small decisions, wrong decisions, and then before you know it, you actually haven't achieved anything in the whole year. In the bigger picture, lots of small picture wins. The pinning it to the wall thing also helps if you have employees, because they get to do the same thing. Yeah, I worked with a business once who had, I think, 40 or 50 employees, and we went through this future state process. We said, this is the target, this is the destination for them as a person to make them happier, and these are the 4 core contributory actions that we need to take to move on. It might be marketing. I think they had an export one actually to Sweden. And so we map out this journey on a piece of paper. It says, well, I need to tell everyone, otherwise they aren't coming with me. I'm doing it all by myself. They could be doing other things on my workforce. And so we put together what I'll call a stakeholder-friendly version. And he blew it up on a piece of A2 paper, massive sheet of paper. It says, there's where we're going as a business in the next 5 years. These are the 4 most important things we need to do together to get there. And this is where you fit in. So whether you were on the reception or whether you were a packer in the warehouse or whether you were head of marketing, everybody had the same sheet of paper and it was pinned to the wall on a thoroughfare, a walkthrough, so that everybody could see it every day. Did it work? I don't know. You can see things and just ignore them. I realise that, but it didn't hurt. And that's what that quote's about, writing it down, pinning it to the wall.